Put it in. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've never been out of the house. No scratches, no dents, no dings.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that.
You know, they're not. It's nice because they put Velcro straps inside of it for holding all the cords and that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, check out the reverb and the vibrato because it's really clean. It took a while, but I have finally gotten my hands on the Fender Deluxe Reverb Tone Master. What a beauty. Thanks to my friend Rick Leopardi for the loan. In this corner, the brand new Fender Deluxe Reverb Tone Master, and in this corner, a genuine 1966 Deluxe Reverb that has been my main gigging amp for decades. Hernia. No hernia. The one strum test. Allow me to explain. In the 90s, when digital modeling amps first came out, me and my friends, in particular my friend Paul, we went to Guitar Center, which was quite an adventure getting there, to try out the new, I believe it was from Vox. Was it called a Valve State? It might have been. Anyway, it was a digital amp that modeled 5 or 6 different amplifiers. Got to Guitar Center, we plugged in, we doodled with this thing for at least an hour playing with it. And we both thought it sounded pretty good. We were pretty impressed. And we were putting away our guitars to go home, and sitting right beside the Vox Valve State, or whatever it was a Mesa Boogie. The bottom of the line, single 12, one channel, basic Mesa Boogie amplifier. It had to be the bottom of the line because it was priced under $1,000 back then, if you can imagine. So I'm looking at it and I thought, what the heck? I got my guitar back out of the gig bag, turned on the Mesa Boogie, plugged in, and strummed a G chord. And as soon as I strummed that chord, the reaction from myself and Paul was exactly the same. We both were like, ah, tone. What were we thinking? So that's been the one strum test. Every time we go to test a digital amplifier, I take either my Deluxe Reverb, or I also have a Deluxe amp, a good tube amp. We take it along. We doodle around on the digital amp for, good 15 minutes, half an hour or something. And then we plug into the solid, or the regular Fender, strum a chord, and to date, it's only taken one strum. We've had the same reaction every time. Ah, tone. We've tried the Line 6 stuff. We tried Fender's old version of digital stuff. I think even Marshall had some kind of a digital thing at one time. We even tried that round thing that looks like the dashboard from the Apollo 11 command module. And always the same reaction. So we're going to give this guy the one strum test. I'm going to doodle around on this for, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so. Then I'm going to plug into this guy and give it the G chord strum. And we'll see if it passes. If it doesn't pass the one strum test, our video is over. Sounds like a Deluxe Reverb. Let's doodle for a bit. sounds good. It sounds good. All right, here we go. Same pickup combination. There's a difference in the reverb levels, that's for sure. And volume level, thought I had them set about the same. That sounds good. Is it significantly better than this? Not like in the past with every other digital amp I've plugged into. Well, without a doubt, this is the best digital amp I've ever heard. Okay, next test is the overdrive pedal test. I've got my mini no balls pedal hooked up. Ignore those other pedals, they're not connected to anything. And right now I've got it plugged into my Deluxe reverb. We'll give it a couple notes and then we'll move it over to the Tone Master and see how this puppy takes an overdrive pedal. Okay, the next test is the high volume test. Some of you may not be aware of this, but you crank the volume to 10 and the treble up to around 9, the bass down between 2 and 3 somewhere. These things can sound glorious. When I started gigging, doing rock and roll gigs in about 1967, there weren't a lot of pedals around. So we got our distortion that way. We were playing twin reverbs. There were 2 of us, each with a twin reverb on stage. JBL D130s or whatever they were. Cranked to 10, playing Les Paul. Now I'm playing a Strat, but check it out. Nice overdriven sound. This isn't actually my amplifier. I'm not going to crank it to 10. I don't want to blow it up or break the speaker or anything. So I got it up 6 or 7 or so. Let's check it out. Sounds good. Sounds good. Would I gig with this amp as opposed to that one? Yes, I would. This is the first digital amplifier that I would consider doing that with. There's a number of reasons why. If I were still gigging every weekend and carrying my equipment around, just the weight difference would be enough for me at my age. Okay? It sounds so close to the real thing. Out front, you would never notice it. There are a couple of other things about this that make it more stage friendly. It has some kind of power attenuator thing on the back where you can adjust the volume to suit. And lately I've been doing a lot more sound gigs. I'm also a sound man. And the band I've been working for, the guitar player uses a Tone Master Twin Reverb. And it sounds excellent out front. Excellent. And his stage volume is so much better because he can turn down that master volume or power attenuator or whatever it is. Another thing to consider, you're not going to wear out tubes in this. This amp sounds good. It's got fairly fresh tubes, but I have a Deluxe reverb over there that's got old tubes that sounds caca. And if I would put new tubes in it, it would sound great again. But go ahead and price a complement of tubes for a Deluxe reverb these days. This, it's going to be the same. It's going to be consistent all the time. If I were gigging every weekend, I would buy one of these, and this would be my main gigging amplifier. So that's my initial impression on this thing. Thanks for watching.